Villagers, thank you for love and support. I appreciate you all. Africans want freedom, we want our sovereignty. But there are certain things that are still in place from oppressors that will never get us the freedom we are looking for, as much as we try to fight for it. According to this Cameroonian brother, it's better we have coup all over in Africa, because these coups are going to give us leaders that will change the narrative in Africa. The Captain Ibrahim Traoré Assimi Goïta and Abdurrahmane Tiani, our two generals, just took office. For how long? And we are seeing developmental projects everywhere. Everywhere, things have changed. So why is it that we'll continue to be holding on to a system that we know that was given to us forcefully to benefit other people? That even though we always go and queue, our votes do not count. That if truly what we voted for are the people that are leading us, why is it that whenever we are displeased with these people and we hit the street to demonstrate against these people are still in office, they don't leave? And if truly we are the ones that are voting for them, we would never express our displeasure. Now look at Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. Millions of people came out protesting to protect their presidents when they were asking them to step down. It's because the leaders are chosen by their citizens. That is why they are always rising up to fight and defend the leaders. That whenever we say we have elected a president to lead us, in no time this person come into office and we will be seeing demonstrations here and there.
Which is why democracy is the most destructive thing that have ever come to Africa. We have to take a different approach. If a man like Ibrahim Traoré is taking a lead, Assimi Goïta is taking a lead, and they are opposing when they are seeing 15 million people in Mali went on the street to defend one man, Assimi Goïta, and they are asking the Malians to go back to a ballot box. And when democracy, they have made us to believe that democracy is looking for the majority. 15 million people out of a population of 18 million are on the street saying we want Assimi Goïta, and you are telling them to go back to the ballot box to democracy. Something is wrong here, Mr. Kumyonat. We do not need the Association of the United Nations.
Okay.
We do not need the veto power. We need unity.
The
dying problem of Africa right now is our unity.
Yes.
We have been believed and told and taught by the West that power is hereditary. Is not elected. Our leaders, before they are elected, they are selected, not by the masses of their people, else the African people will not be agitating and will not be offended by the system of leadership in Africa and will not protest. And sometimes we see coups in different African countries to tell you that the African majority are displeased with what they are seeing in the name of leaders. These leaders are people that the majority did not vote them. They are all elected, appointed from minority groups. I've given very good practical examples. These are the agendas of the Berlin Conference, that when a call is made, is prior to the Berlin Conference, that Africa is not owned by Africans, it's owned by the West that have shared Africa among themselves and put in a system by which the Africans, if they are going to manage themselves, must use, and which are systems brought in by the Europeans, which is, for example, take example like a country of Cameroon. We have over 300 to 400 political parties. Indirectly, you have given power to the ruling party. Why? Because we stand in different, what they call balkanization. The people are not speaking with one voice. They are not in one box. They have been splitted in small groups. And it is in this form that we want to be looking for leaders who, at the end of the day, will keep their party politics, we keep their party ethics, and we protect the interests of the one who have brought them their democracy for their own advantage at the detriment of the masses. So an individual will not leave a minority group and go to the World Bank and take money to indebt a whole nation. We are not that stupid, Mr. Kumyonat. We should hold them responsible to pay that money.
Yeah, but this monies were used to construct roads and...
Mr. Kumyonat, you cannot give loans to minority groups. This is not democracy. This is a violation of human rights, because the rights of the people...
But they are the leaders.
Who put them there, Mr. Kumyonat? These are not the masses, and this we talk about. We talk about the human rights organization at the level of the United Nations. They are unable to protect the rights of the African people. We have organizations that are all accomplices to the exploitation of African people. We cannot go by this definition and logic of these are our leaders. Who put them there? And why are we agitating that they should leave and they are not still living? Because you cannot expect a poor people who cannot even feed themselves, cannot even defend themselves. And these are the people you are calling out to go and vote, knowing that those who have the yam and have everything can control the will and the destination of these people. This is where they have left us. That we should practice democracy. At the time they brought in America, they have built an empire, built a legacy, built an economy. We are underdeveloped. We are living in poverty. And you bring us the same democracy is to kill the African people. And the approach we need to take, Mr. Leonard, is that we want our social development, economic development to be based on our human resources through our unity. With the African Americans that are in Africa, we should be able to build alliances, means by which we are able to educate ourselves, come together in order for us to build an Africa for Africans. He's keeping America for Americans. Let us keep Africa for Africans. So they should not by any means, by any system, control Africa or intrude in Africa. That's not democracy. That's an abuse of human rights. So we should be able to define and charter our own course because we have our own founding fathers. We have blueprints. We have a history.
The people come into office and they are not doing anything. Yet these people will be there. And when the citizens should rise against them like William Ruto and the Togolese president in Cameroon, these people will still be in office because we are not the ones that chose them to be there. That the leaders that always lead us, because we are not the ones that elected them, that is the reason to which when they come, whatever we want, they wouldn't do it. And no matter how we make the noise, these people will remain in office. And until we see coup happening all over Africa, we can never see the freedom we are looking for, because these ones are gatekeepers and all that they do is to serve the interests of their masters and not we the people that they claim they are leading. So democracy as a system that we know it is never meant to do anything good for Africans. It is not a system to give us the chance to select the leaders that we want. That even though we always queue, we only go there to do some catwalk. Our votes do not count. We don't elect anybody. That they said is for majority. But even when the majority come out to say we don't want this leader anymore, we are not pleased with the laws, the policies of these people, they will continue to be in office because they are not there to represent us. They are there to represent their masters who kept them in these positions. So that the African must wake up into believing that our vote counts, or we are the ones who elect these people, and for that matter, when they come, they have to do things that we want. The reason to which we are seeing Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso develop is because the leaders that are there are serving the people, and these people know that it is their voices that are represented. That the people in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso know very well that the leaders are representing them and they are doing what they want, and that is the reason to which when something bad is happening to their leaders or is about to happen to their leaders from external forces, they rise up to fight for their leaders because they know it is their wish that is there and it is their wish that is being done. Unlike us that are in the democratically elected countries, our voices are not heard. Our votes are not counted. We are being given leaders by just a selective few who are not even in the continent. So even though these people have left Africa, they still have their system running and they still have gatekeepers to make sure that what they want continue to happen in Africa. Majority of us are still sleeping, but all the democratic leaders that we have in Africa are selected and given to us. It is not our wish. We always say we are doing what through the ballot box. Nothing of that sort is happening. But a lot of us still do not believe things. We believe what we hear from the media houses that are all serving the same oppressor. So even where there is truth, we find it so difficult to believe it. And in this life, we have to be very careful. Anybody that can turn rubber into rice and come and sell it to you, the African, you should know that that person do not have you at heart. There are lots of good information to help us make informed decisions and know our way forward. It is left unto you to decide which one you feed yourself with. We are the only ones that can set ourselves free. United we stand, divided we fall, and united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we make African great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world, in Africa, Central Africa, and in Cameroon.